Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and yes, you read the title right. I just sold some of my Bitcoin to buy more Ethereum. At the time of filming this video, Ethereum is currently breaking above an importance level on the chart. And in just a moment, I'll be letting you guys know of some things that we need to be paying attention to on this breakout to actually confirm the next Ethereum price targets. I'll be revealing all of that and my Ethereum strategy later in the video. So definitely make sure you're watching all the way to the end of this video so that you're not missing out on any of this valuable information. And just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. I'm going to try and keep this video a quick one to get it out as soon as possible in case we do end up seeing more volatility here. Obviously, the longer the video, the more the delay will be between this video and when you actually see it. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame, and the level that we're actually breaking above, the important level that we're breaking above, is bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool from this $3,700 high down to this low at around 2.6k approximately. What we had here, and I've mentioned this over the past few days, is of course the golden pocket coming in at around 3.3k. That has provided some short-term resistance here. We did actually see just a small little rejection along that level, but right now we're clearly breaking above the golden pocket, and this is great to see. But this is of course not the only golden pocket I'm paying attention to right now on the chart. These Fibonacci levels are obviously, if you're only looking at this $3,600 high, well, nearly $3,700. But if you're bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool from that $4,000 high, of course, that gives us slightly different Fibonacci levels to pay attention to. So right now we've got the golden pocket actually coming in at around $3,500 just above 3.5k right here. So that is where I am currently targeting for Ethereum moving forward, for as long as we can hold this previous resistance line as new support. If we can see some sort of retest of this level and confirm it as support, that would be amazing to see. And obviously a retest of previous resistance turning it into new support will act as confirmation of this breakout and therefore increase our chances of hitting our next price target, which is once again around $3,500. And also something else to watch for right now is the current volume levels. Looking down the bottom of the chart just here, we're currently not seeing too much volume coming in. So I'll definitely like to see more volume coming in here to back up this move, because while we're on low volume, that's actually a sign to be a little bit skeptical of the current price action. And the lower the volume, the more likely we're actually going to see a bit more of a throwback to the downside here. So just keep that in mind. If we don't really get the volume coming in, if we stay on very low volume, it could actually be quite likely that we come back down for some sort of retest. And that's where it's important that we hold those levels, because if we do not hold above that previous resistance level at around 3.3k and start breaking back below it, obviously that would be a bearish sign. And in that case, if we see a strong throwback to the downside, I'll be looking towards this exact level as some major support coming in at just below 3.2k at around 3,180 approximately. So those are all of the important Ethereum levels on the chart that I'm paying attention to just in the short term right now. If we start seeing a break above this golden pocket, then close to this top just here, we have the 78.6% Fibonacci level coming in at around 3.7k. So that will be the next resistance to the upside, and anything above that, I'll be looking towards $4,000. So those are kind of the milestones along the way, or the hurdles that we need to jump over before Ethereum can start looking towards $4,000. Now jumping over to the Ethereum versus Bitcoin charts here on the 4-hour time frame to discuss exactly why I sold a bit of Bitcoin to buy more Ethereum. And first of all, for those of you that watched my Ethereum video yesterday, you would already know why I wanted to move some of my Bitcoin into Ethereum. So this is just going to be a quick recap on what I was saying in yesterday's video. So for those of you that missed yesterday's Ethereum update, I definitely recommend watching that entire video if you want a deeper explanation on exactly why I moved Bitcoin into Ethereum. But yeah, once again, I'm just going to quickly cover why. Basically, when you're zooming out here on the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, what we see in Ethereum's price movements are these sharp moves to the upside and these long drawn out bearish moves back to the downside. Another sharp move to the upside, a long drawn out bearish move, another sharp move to the upside, another long drawn out bearish move. And what's very interesting about when these sharp moves occur, you can clearly see it's pretty much an equal distance between each of these moves. And what's very interesting, it's pretty much when the month changes over. So this first low all the way back there, that was towards the end of June, heading into the very beginning of July, when we were looking very bullish at the changeover of the months. And then we had long drawn out bearish price action leading into the very end of July. And then when the months were changing over from July into August, at the very beginning of August, we were looking very bullish. And then we saw that long drawn out bearish price action that lasted for the rest of August right into the the end of the month as we started looking into September. And once again, at the beginning of September, we saw another bullish movement to the upside. And right now, of course, we're just beginning October, and we've already had a long drawn out bearish movement in the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart that lasted for pretty much one full month. And the fact that we're finding strong supports along the 21-week simple moving average with multiple bounces here and actually higher lows forming. Similar to this last time here, we had very slightly higher lows form, as you can see here. And on top of the fact that we have some other similarities between now and previous times, such as these drawbacks to the downside, they start off stronger and then they really flatten out towards the end of the bearish price action just before we see the bullish pump. And as you can see, over the past 1 month, close to a month ago, we started off the bearish price action pretty strong, but then over the past few weeks, we've pretty much just flattened out here. And also some other small similarities, such as the two tops just here in the middle of this flat zone, which is pretty much what we've seen just here over the past few weeks, as you can see. So now the main resistance level that I'm paying attention to for the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart is this line just here. We've seen 3 perfect touch points along this line of resistance, and right now that's coming in at around 0.071 Bitcoin per Ethereum, and the current Ethereum price is not too far away. And if you're wondering exactly where I moved some Bitcoin into Ethereum, it was pretty much at this exact low. Well, just after we saw the exact low. It was right here before we saw this huge pump. And I was mentioning in yesterday's Ethereum update video, when we were literally right here, that I was getting very close to moving some of my Bitcoin into Ethereum, and I'm probably going to be doing it very soon. And I'll let you guys know that you should be following me over on my Twitter for real-time updates. And for those of you that did end up following me over on my Twitter, I sent out this follow-up tweet yesterday, only about an hour after I posted yesterday's Ethereum video. So nearly 1 full day ago, as you can see here, I sold about 0.2 Bitcoin and bought nearly 3 Ethereum with that Bitcoin. And so already that move has been profitable, but of course, this isn't the profits that we're after. We're after these sort of moves on the chart. And if you watched my Ethereum update video yesterday, I discussed a potential 20 to 25% move just based on the last 3 times that we've seen this sort of price action play out. And let's just say if we do end up seeing a 20% move approximately like the last few times here, then simply by moving some Bitcoin into Ethereum down at these lows and catching this next potential move to the upside, in the potential scenario of a 20% gain, you would be making 20% more Bitcoin just by moving that Bitcoin into Ethereum for the time being. Now, obviously that's not financial advice, and this Bitcoin that I moved into Ethereum is only a very small portion of my Bitcoin. So I'll definitely not be moving a massive amount of my Bitcoin holdings. And always remember that any move like this does end up coming with its own risk. So just make sure you know the risks involved and do a bit of your own research before making any sort of decision like this. And if you enjoy this quick update video or got something valuable out of the video, make sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And as always, I really do appreciate all of your support on the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. But anyway, that's really everything I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.